Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meaty69 and we are back. We are back with the Q&A, 5,000 subscribers Q&A. We've got there. So I do want to thank every single one of you for subscribing and supporting my channel. Very much appreciated. And this video, I have switched the camera on for the first time ever. As it is the Q&A, 5,000 Q&A, it was totally worth it. So I've got a tablet in one hand and I've got all the questions, and I've got so many questions. There's over 350 questions. So we are going to get to it. I'm not going to answer obviously all the questions. I think we've got 4 replays of the T62 in the background. And at the end of the replays, I will announce the winners, and I'll do it not live, but I'll do it as I'm recording this. So I don't know who the winners are yet. I'm going to be using the same app that I used, or the same website as I used last time, where it picks randomly. And if I pick someone that has duplicate messages, then it will be cancelled out, and I'll do that in a further video, and I'll let them know obviously that they haven't won because they entered a few times. So let's get to the questions. So what have we got? So many questions. Maxwell 2001, will the AMX 31ER and the AMX 30B be available in the tech tree one day? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I think just crates, and maybe one day in the future they might sell them separately or a different way. You might be able to win them. I don't know, but for now they've only been in crates. So that is your question. Love your frosty YouTube. Love your channel. How old are you? I am 29 years old. There's loads of questions. One of the most asked question is, what is my favourite tank? And at the moment it is the Leopard 1. Now usually I change my favourite tank every week, but Leopard 1 has been my favourite for a very long time now. Close behind it is the FV4202, because since the buffs that it's got with the Hesh back and the reload buff, it's become amazing, and I'm having so much fun in that at the minute. I'm acing it every day. Aced it today, aced it yesterday, and I'm loving that tank again at the minute. So Leo 1 is my favourite, but the FV4202 is close behind it. Next question. How much money have you spent in the game? Too much money. I haven't actually spent anything really for the last 8 months because of crates. People have asked me on the questions, what do you think of crates? I hate them. Although these crates for the K91 are slightly better, because there's 2 lots of crates. So you've got the 4% drop rate crate, and then you've got the 1% drop rate, but you get tokens or whatever, and once you get 25 of them, once you get 100 of them, you guarantee the tank, which works out to be 25 crates, about 150, 160 pound. It's a lot of money, but you guarantee the tank. So I won't be still getting it because it's crates, and I am not supporting crates. Even as a contributor, I'm not supporting crates, and I won't tell people to go and buy crates. If they want to go and buy crates, that is up to them, and it's their money. They can do what they want. Is it worth it? Who knows? You could buy 5 crates and get the tank, then yes, it is worth it. You could buy 30 crates and get the tank, then no, it's not worth it. So it all depends on how many crates you do buy, but I won't be buying any crates. What was your favourite tank to get the mastery in? As in, which one was the most fun and tense? My most fun tank to get a mastery is probably the STB, because a lot of people know that it took me ages to get the ace. It took me over 850 battles to get that ace, and it was proper trolling me. I was getting 6.7k damage, 6.5k damage, and they was all first class, and it just did not want to get me the ace. It was the tank was jinxed for me, and it really didn't like me. So the STB was probably one of my favourite, or probably my favourite ace I have out of the 300 that I've got. So that is that. What else we got? What do you do for work? I am a warehouse supervisor. Another player. Hang on. What's your real name? My real name is Darren. So I'm 29 years old and I'm from England. I live in East England, East Midlands, East Anglia. I don't even know where I live. East Anglia, which is Cambridgeshire way. I'm from London, so I have got the Cockney accent that you all love. But I am from originally from London, but now I do live in Cambridgeshire. We moved about 15 years ago. I was a baby back then, and this is where I have my family. So another question is how many kids you got and how old they are. I've got 4 kids. The oldest is 12. That's my girl, and then I've got 3 boys. So the oldest boy is 10. Nearly forgot. My second oldest is 7, and then my youngest is 1 tomorrow. Actually, he's 1 year old tomorrow. So they're my kids. Another question was, what does your wife think about the game? She hates the game. She really hates the game so much. She hates me talking in Discord because it's to do with the game. She hates me YouTube because it's to do with the game. She hates me playing the game. She hates everything about it. And even so much, Wargaming have invited me to Tankfest next month, and they're going to pay. And I've asked my wife to use her car because she's got a much nicer car, diesel, and it will cost a lot less money, and it's a lot more comfortable to drive. And she said no, because women reasons, being awkward as they do, just because it's got something to do with the game. Where if I was going to see a friend that had nothing to do with the game for 3 days, she'd probably say yes. But I don't want to speak too loud because it might wake her up, and I don't want her to slap me. But yeah, she hates the game. She really hates the game. What is the most OP win rate tank? My most OP win rate tank is, I think, the Lupus, and it's about 84-85%, I think. But it's a great tank. I love that tank. One of my favourite premiums, actually, the Lupus. Clariel, when you started playing what Blitz, did someone tell you about it? So I started playing Blitz 3 years ago, and it was one of my workmates that plays it. He is the leader of the RHCP clan. M4 is his name. Go add him as a friend. He'll happily play with anyone. But he got me into the game, and he's got me into loads of games. And usually any game he downloads, he says to me, on our break, download this game. So we download it, and he recommended this. And at first I hated it. I hated this game, so I uninstalled it. But he carried on playing it, so it must have been good if he carried on playing it. So I installed it again, and we started platooning, and we started having much more fun. And back then we was only playing in tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, but we started having quite a lot of fun, and ever since then we've just carried on playing it. He still plays, not as much as I do, but he does still play, and we do still play together whilst we are at work. So that is that. Your opinion, why the chat in-game sometimes becomes so toxic, and sometimes the person's even crossed the line. I don't know, it is very toxic, to the point where they're telling you to F your mother, F your family, and it's wrong. For me, that should be an instant ban for a comment like that, like get cancer. There's no need for any of that comment, and usually I just ignore it, give them a thumbs down, and if it's aimed at me, I would write a ticket, because the thumbs down, the system, military runner, does not work. It is useless. We've told this to Wargaming ourselves, but write a ticket, send it, get a screenshot, write a ticket, and hopefully they will pay the price for it. What else have we got? What is your real job? Which I've said, I am a warehouse supervisor. What's your favourite tank? Leo 1. Which one should I grind for, IS-4 or IS-7? Both. IS-4 probably first, because I prefer the IS4 nowadays. It's very troll, but then so is the IS7. But I prefer the IS4. Happy Kiwi, how many beer cans can you drink before you pass out? To be honest, Kiwi, not many at all. And I'm sure Tankfest people, because I don't drink, but I do enjoy drinking, but I just don't drink. But I might let myself go at Tankfest. Might have a few, but it won't be a lot. It won't take me a lot to get drunk. Trust me. Which is good because it's cheap. What other games do you play in your spare time? I only really play this and PUBG. They're the only two games I play. How long have you been a gamer? I've been a gamer for years. Years and years. Back when Mega Drive, then PlayStation 1s with Grand Theft Auto, PlayStation 2s, and then PlayStation 3 with Call of Duty, that's FIFA. Call of Duty is pretty much one of the only games that I used to play constantly. And then I got the PS4, again, still on Call of Duty. And then this game got addictive. So I never play my PS4 now. I'll never play it. I've actually gave it to one of my kids because I never play it, because of this game. If I do get spare time, I play this game instead of my PS4. I did download What Console, had a few games, but I didn't really enjoy it. Not as much as Blitz. But yeah, I don't really play, just Blitz and PUBG I play now. Having 4 kids and a wife, obviously I don't get that much time. What else we got? I think this is the last battle, so at the end of this battle I will announce the winners. So let's get a couple more questions in before we finish. If I can find any decent ones. What is your favourite tank? I've said the Leopard 1. In the next update, what do you want added in the game 5? We already know what's added in 5.0. It is on my channel, the update 5.0 video. Should the Chieftain T95 be buffed? Cough cough, the tumour on top. I think it does need a buff. I think it's very weak, and I don't enjoy playing the Chieftain at all. The DPM, or the damage per shot, is very low, and it has got that massive hatch on the top. So I do think even just giving that hatch a bit of armour will make it a lot better tank. Would you give up your Blitz? Would you give up Blitz for your family? Cookie Monsters, of course. You'd give anything up for your family. I'm dreading that day my missus turns around and says it's either Blitz or my family, but it hasn't happened yet. But if things still go the same, I can see it happening in the future. You never know, but she would never, I don't think she'd ever say, give up a computer game for your family. That's a bit childish, really, isn't it? A couple more. What have we got? What's your favourite TD other than the Death Star? My other favourite TD is the grill. I've got a grill video coming out in the next couple of days. But the grill, I'm just loving the grill at the minute. It's so much fun to play. So can we get one more question in? What's the hardest tank to grind to tier 10 based on tier 5 to 9 tanks? Personally, I think it is the E3. E3, T95, then T28. It's a tough grind. On top of that, it is the Death Star as well. That is a tough grind because the 82, 88, 87, they're all slow tanks, and it is a tough grind. So that is it. That is all the questions. Too many questions. And now we are going to go over to my app, and we are going to pick 2 winners. So the first one that I'm going to pick out is for second prize, and it is for the T25. Again, if I notice that you've wrote a few comments, it will be backdated, and I'll do this again for another winner. But for now, for the T25, the winner is, let's shorten that, and it is Stormwater. Stormwater 2. He is from NA server. What app do you use to record your gameplay? I use that. I play the game on my phone on the Galaxy S8, and I use the app. I don't even know what it's called. It's Game Launcher. I think it stops notifications in, and that Game Launcher has got a recording app built in, and I use that because it records the internal sounds and not the external sounds. So that's a great app. It's not really an app, it's an APK that you download from Google, and it's very, very good, actually, very good. And I use that. Other than that, I'm not using that for this video. I am using AZ screen recorder because it's got the camera and it's a lot easier. And I can talk whilst recording because AZ recorder records external sound and not internal. So Stormwater 2, congratulations. You have won the T25. Let me just screenshot this so I don't forget. So you have won the T25. Congratulations. It will be in your account within 2 weeks. If you've already got the tank, I think you're going to get credits for that instead. So moving on, let's see who has won the first prize, which is the Dicker Max. Great tier 6. Not many people play it, but it is a fantastic tank, and I love that tank, and so does Skate Extreme. It is a good tank. So for the Dicker Max, the winner is Admiral RNG, Lightning War from Asia, and his question was, what tank would you consider as the most fun you can have with your pants on? And if that tank, then why? There's a couple. The most fun tank, I think, is the Dracula, because it's just so OP and it's so quick, and especially in Platoon 2 Draculas, it's amazing, and you can have so much fun, especially if there is enemy SP1Cs on the enemy team, and you just can ram them and almost kill them instantly. And so the Dracula is my go-to tank if I want to have a bit of fun or if I'm losing a lot. The Dracula is my go-to tank, and you can have mega fun in the Dracula. So that is your question. You have won the Dicker Max. Congratulations, Admiral. Again, it should be in your account within 2 weeks. Go straight into your Blitz account within 2 weeks. And again, if you've already got the tank, then you should get credits for it. So that is it, guys. Thank you all very, very much. I'm sorry I couldn't read out all the questions. There is too many to read out. And I'm sorry for those that I haven't won. Again, I've only got 2 tanks to give away. I'd love to give more out, but Wargaming won't give me more. They only give me 2, which is still 2-3 tanks for me to give away. And hopefully we can do another one. Probably won't do a giveaway sponsored by Wargaming now until we get to 10,000 subscribers. So get subscribing. Help me get to 10k. I do appreciate the support everyone has gave me. All the patrons. I've got 4 patrons. If you do want to become a patron, it is in the description. As little as $1 per video, or you can set a monthly $5 a month maximum, or you can just donate to my channel. If you haven't, or if you're too young to do that, absolutely fine. Doesn't matter to me. It is just a little bit of help extra. But for all you subscribers, I do really, really appreciate your support. And I'm Meaty69. Finally do a face reveal video. Didn't enjoy it because I'm camera shy. But that is it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.